Today we're going to look at a problem. Find the element that appears once in a sorted array where all other elements appears twice one after the other. So if you take this input 1 1 3 3 4 5 5 7 7 8 8, so every other elements are repeated and only one element is single element is 4. And if you closely look at the index, so the index is starting from 0 as usual and it is ending at 10. And if you see this like 1 1, it is like an odd, even and odd, even odd. So this is making a pair. So with that help we can figure it out which one is a single element. So like if you see, if even and odd, if you take this as a mid element, mid and mid plus 1, or this, if this is mid, this is mid minus 1, if both are same, then if value of this indexes are same, then we know there is no issue till then, right? So to in middle of the element, if you find till then the even and odd are going in a right order, then there is no issue on the pair. So there is always in a pair, we are going it fine. So that's how we're going to find out the single element. Let's deep dive into the solution. So for a better understanding, we're going to do with the help of binary search, and the time complexity would be log n. So if you say take this array 1 1 3 3 4 5 5 7 7 8 8. So as I said, it's like even odd. So this is one pair, even and odd. So this is keep repeating. This is all a pair. If you see, from this element 0, even and odd should be same, it's not same. So this got corrupted, right? From here if you see, this pair is not going fine. So this even and odd is 4 and 5, which is not the right way. And again, even and odd is not, the values are not same. Even and odd, the values are not same, and at the end only one even is left. So if it is a there is no single element, then there should be an array should be ending and with odd element of 8, right? So that's how the array should be. So from this, having this as a clue, let's find out like for binary search, first we have to find out what is the mid element. So mid element index would be 5. For the 5, we are going to check if it is an odd or a even. This is an odd element. If it is odd, we know if it is a odd, then odd minus 1, that this is mid, and mid minus 1 should be same. We are checking mid minus 1 and mid element should be same. In this case, this 4 and 5 value is not same, then we know there is some problem onto the left side. Something, some order is got corrupted onto the left side. So then let's take only the first half from this is the left, and this is the mid. Make this mid as a right now and take only the first half. From the first half, so try to find a mid element, that is 3, index is 3, the value is 3, and check if it is a odd or even. The index is odd, and check if it is odd, then even pair is same, 3. So if this is making a pair, yeah, it's making a pair, then we know the first half is right, there is no problem here. Then we have to check the second half. For the second half, we're checking 4 and 5. So we know here this is even and odd. If this is same, no. Then what is the value? The 4 index. So that should be the problem, and return that element. So that is the solution. So let's go into the coding. Coding is like pretty much simple. We just creating, I'm doing it with the help of a recursive function. Writing a method called binary search, which takes an input of array element and then the left, right, and element. So when you're calling the first time, it will be an array element 0, the left will be 0, and right will be the array length, and element to find. The element to find, we do not have anything element to find, we have to search, so we don't need that. So this will be our input. So let's find out if right is left is greater than right. In any case, if we are done ending up with only like if this left increases the right, that should not happen. In that the case, So this case will happen if there is no single element. So idle scenario, this would execute, right? In that case, we're just returning 1. We don't want this recursive function to keep calling, so this is just an exit function. And if left is equal to right, we know whenever this if we end up with one single element, and if the here this left will be 4 and right will be 4, if both element index are same, then just return that value. So this is the um, place where we return the actual output. And here we are finding the mid element. This is a general way of finding the mid element. And here if you see, we are trying to use a modular function. If modular function of 2, we know the remainder, right? If anything like 4 divided by 8, so if 4 is like 2 and 8 0, so this is the remainder, right? So if we know if the remainder, if divided by 2 8, right? 4 8 0, so if the remainder is 0, if anything divided by 2, where the remainder is 0, we know then this element is an even element. So if it is an even element, then check, if it is even element, check if mid and mid plus 1, right? The pair, right? The right would be is pair. So mid and mid plus 1 element are same. If it is same, we know till then it is fine. So search it on to the right. Why we are starting mid plus 2 is because we know if this is the mid element, we know till then the pair is fine, right? So we have to search it from the mid plus 1. Okay, so then if it is even, no, if it is even, then we have to search mid plus 2. Yeah, then it is mid plus, search mid plus 2, correct, because we are checking mid and mid plus 1 are same, right? If this pair, because this is even, so even and odd are same, this mid and mid plus 1 if it are same, then we know till that element is right, then we have to start mid plus 2. This is mid plus 1 and mid, so we have to start from there. So again, if it is else condition, then you just have to till the mid element, check if there is any issue. Again, this is to see if it is an odd modular function is giving a one element. If it is that the case, we know this is a odd element. And if it is odd element, we have to check the previous element, that is mid minus 1. If it is both are same, then we know there is no problem onto the first half, there will be a problem onto the right half, else search it onto the left. So here we are searching with plus 1 because it's an odd element will be, so we just have to start next odd plus 1, which is mid plus 1 element. So hope it's easy to understand. Thank you guys.